So I recently turned 40, and the best gift I could have wasn't a physical present, it was a perspective. So around my birthday, I sat journaling one day, gathering my thoughts, and I was wondering, what if I met my 30-year-old? What are the three things I have learned over last 10 years that I could tell her, explain her? And I did some kind of soul searching, and there are three things that came out that would stand the test of time. Yes, I have heard them in my 30s, and many times maybe, but I didn't realize the way I have felt and realize its value in the 40s. By the way, I'm Anuradha, and if we are meeting for the first time, I lead teams in Flipkart by the day, and in the evening, negotiate dinner time and some homework and practicing music with my 6-year-old. And the weekends also belong to her, my family, and a four-legged animal I have at home. I try to run a functional system at home along with an ambitious career at work. And the things I've learned in balancing things of sorts will be discussed in this page here, right? So, coming to what I have learned. Hey, so I will tell her, my 30-year-old self, stop treating your health like it's unlimited battery. It's not. In early 30s, we run on the spur of the moment. But by the mid 30s, I'm raising a toddler and running for an ambitious career. Now, see, the point is, ambition doesn't, uh, work on the dreams you have. It is powered by a good health that generates energy as a multiplier. So I would say that stop, treating like health is some fixable thing when we are old, and start investing in it. Like every day, a little bit of time also works. That's the first thing I'll tell her. So when in my early 30s, I thought figuring all it out and keeping things in control was the way to be, right? That was the goal and will solve all my worries. At my 40s, I realized that wasn't. See, life is full of uncertainties, and it made no sense lying at bed or waking up midnight worrying about things. That promotion, that how do I solve the fire number and how to be an ideal mother, and that chore I kept avoiding and it kept staring at me, all of that. What helped me eventually is I figured out when I stopped worrying and focused on preparing, it solved most of the things, at least the ones that mattered. And then the ones that didn't, it just fizzled out. So, yes, I gradually learned in last one decade how to stop worrying a little less. I still do, but how to prepare yourself for things that matter and just let the others go. If this connects to you and you want to know more about it, I can create a full-fledged video of the framework that I do, what I practice, and how, what are those real life tricks that I have adopted, that helps me. Well, the last thing that I would tell my 30-year-old is to be a little mindful toward people who matters, especially your aging parents, So, the 10 minutes that we speak to our parents, but in parallel, also probably clear the mails or the WhatsApp updates. That family vacation that our parents were expecting, but some presentation came up which was important. So, or at least urgent. So, we postponed that family vacation, prioritizing the work. Well, I am guilty of all of that. And then couple of years back, one day morning, I got a call from my brother, and both of my parents were unwell, and back to back they had to be admitted in the hospital. And I rushed back home. And while I was sitting in the flight, it kind of struck me that I hope I could get some of those moments back, you know, because We all think that we'll catch up for this one miss, but it's just that this catch up later is not guaranteed. So be a little more mindfully present. When you speak, that 10 minutes, I don't need to do anything else. And that one vacation, schedule it in advance, but don't miss it. Figure it out. Figure a way to have time for them. That's what I would tell my 30-year-old self. Well, so that's about me. If you are around 30 or about to be that, tell me what keeps holding you back. I would love to listen. Yeah. Take care. Bye bye.